Excuse me, Josiah.
What?
We've found a place to bury the lies and the false histories.
Where is this place? What shall it be called?
It's in every inner city, and we'll call it the library, where we'll bury the lies.
Splendid, splendid. But now...
Wait, someone is coming.
Who is that?
It's KRS-One.
Get him out of here now!
Let me see, how shall I start? If I say stop the violence, I won't chart. Maybe I should write some songs like Mozart, cause many people don't believe rap is an art. Wake up, shake up, hypocrite, look alive. Blastmaster KRS-One will revive. 4 or 5 million still deprived on how to survive. Wake up and realize. Some people say I am a rap missionary. Some people say I am a walking dictionary. Some people say I am truly legendary. But what I am is simply a black revolutionary. I write rhymes on plain stationery. Mary, quite contrary. Doesn't make sense in my vocabulary. Uncle Tom house niggas do scare me, so they can't be around. I don't do this. For every Jesus, there must be a Judas. It's the concept of the house nigga, feel nigga. The house nigga will sell you up the river. So to massa, he'll look bigger. And when you beat under a rock, he'll slither. But I'll grab the tail of the house nigga, pull the trigger, and his head I'll deliver to the court of righteous people. Black, white, or Indian, we're all equal. So all your racist codes I'll decode, explode, and eat you like apple pie a la mode. On a hot day, don't bring me no ham hocks, cause round the clock I'll kick that buttocks. All afternoon, in the classroom, in the living room, in the bathroom, in the swimming pool, on a footstool. Then I'll stop, nope, April Fools. Whip out the baseball bat and somehow march your racist butt to Moscow. Has surely been erased. What a waste. My finger points at the face of the human race. They're confused and misplaced. My words are subliminal, sometimes metaphysical. I teach, not preach. You want a challenge? I'll start dissing you. I go philosophical, my topical. Turn the cold, ignorant, hot, and tropical. You want a palm tree, a nice dope shade? Only if the universal laws obey, which is know thyself for better mental health. Yet so many rappers are preoccupied with wealth. On my shelf, yeah, I got titles. Other artists want belts and idols. World Cup from seminars and conventions, competitions, and not to mention the award shows for pimps and hoes and every other hypocrite to flaunt their clothes. KRS knows, so he just grows, always saying something different from the average Joes, so they can front and with the biggest chain. But it doesn't write albums, I believe it is the brain. So I remain plain while you reign, I'm loving it. You be the king and I'll overthrow your government. Send your crew, triple it or double it. I'll outthink them, choke them, and shrink them down to your size, despite their cries. In the face of intelligence, ignorance dies. Yeah, it's simple edutainment. Rap needed a teacher, so I became it. Rough and ready, the beats are very steady, with lyrics sharp as a machete. Whack, there's another house nigga's neck. Now it's off, Uncle Tom crew is in check. Ego wrecked and rhymes corrected by KRS-One, produced and directed.
And now I'm living in correctional facilities, cause some don't agree with how I do this. I get straight and meditate like a Buddhist. I'm dropping flavor, my behavior is hereditary, but my technique is very necessary. dictionary, blame it on Ice Cube, because he said it get funky when you got a subject and a predicate. Add it on a dope beat, and it'll make you think. Some suckers just tickle me pink to my stomach, cause they don't flow like this one. You know what? I won't hesitate to diss one or two before I'm through, so don't try to sing this. Some drop science, well I'm dropping English, even if Yella makes it a cappella. I still express yo, I don't smoke weed or sex, cause it's known to give a brother brain damage, and brain damage on the mic don't manage nothing but making a sucker in you equal. Don't be another sequel. Spread yourself. Spread yourself.
Ice Cube, it's not for the pop chart. So where should a brother like you start expressing yourself, my boy, and show you how? Yo, Trey,
what up?
Drop English right about
now. Getting back to the PG, that's program, and it's easy. Dre is back, new jacks are made hollow. Expressing the subject because they like to follow the words, the style, the trend. The records I spin again and again and again. Yo, you're on the other end. Watch a brother blend dope rhymes with no help. There's no guessing or guessing while I'm expressing myself. It's crazy to see people be what society wants them to be, but not me. Ruthless is the way to go, they know. Others say rhymes which fail to be original, or they kill where the hip-hop starts. Forget about the ghetto and rap for the pop charts. Though some musicians, cause at home they're scared to use profanity when up on the microphone. Yeah, they want reality, but you hear none. They'd rather exaggerate a little fiction. Some say no to drugs and take a stand, but after the show they go looking for the dope man. Or they ban my group from the radio here in WA and say hell no. But you know it ain't all about wealth, as long as you make a note to spread yourself. Spread yourself. A lyricist, yo, Dre is a name for to make something dope on a record, that's what he came for. Kicking reality over stand itself, but it's important that you keep it in mind too. From the heart, cause if you wanna start to move up the chart, then expression is a big part of it. You ain't efficient when you flow, you ain't swift, moving like a tortoise, full of rigor mortis. There's a little bit more to show. I got rhymes in my mind, embedded like an embryo or a lesson, all of them expression. And if you start fessing, I got a Smith & Wesson for you. I might ignore your record because it has no bottom. I get loose in the summer, winter, spring, and autumn. It's Dre on the mic, getting physical, doing the job. And WA is a lynch mob. It's a macabre, but you know you need this. And the knowledge is going just like a fetus or a tumor. Well, here's the rumor: Dre's in the neighborhood and he's up to no good. When I start expressing myself, yell or slam me, cause if I stay funky like this, I'm doing damage. Or I'ma be too hype and need a straight jacket. I got knowledge and other suckers lack it. So when you see Dre, a DJ on the mic, ask what it's like we're getting hyped tonight. Cause if I strike, it ain't for your good health, but I won't strike if you just spread yourself. Spread yourself.
My soul, please tell me what price to pay to make it whole, take control. I'm making dough, but not enough to blow. J.O.'s, they lust my flow, but they yo, I don't trust the soul. The soul I know we need to. These evil streets will meet you halfway and eat you. Alive trying to survive illegal. I'll leave you lost, mount you on the cross, whip you like a horse, sacrifice your life to a higher force. Then I'll stomp your corpse, it's the Bronx, of course. Recognize the accent, one of the last living, still in action. General assassins, catching any rack, blasting any text, smashing any chest, passing any test. Charles Manson in the flesh, Any last request before you meet your maker? So what you reap and wake up, shaking up a storm like Anita Baker. I'll take it straight to hell and fill your heart with hate, incarcerate your fate in Satan's fiery lake. Then I lock the gate. Make no mistake, the shit is real as Joe. We follow the killer's code. When we come for you, tell me where will you go? Nowhere to run high, to find you in silence your screams. And even if you kill me, I'll still be in your fucking dreams. You ain't a killer, you still learning how to walk. From New York to Cali, all the real niggas carry chalk. Walk you for death, won't even talk that east to west crap. From watch the left rack, it ain't where you're from, it's where you made a great mistake. Shouldn't have come here, you changed your fate. Your brains will make the debut on the table when I raise the stakes. The pain is great, but only for a second. It starts strong, the lessons just when you rest in the Armageddon sets in. Left him a sober stress, blessed him with no regrets. Welcome to hell, son, the threshold of death. Face the serpent, I blaze your person, you get laced for certain. Even takes no trace to work from close the case to curtains. I'm hurting, head severely, really trying to bring the pain. There's nothing more satisfying than when you crying and screaming my name. It's not a game, it's purple rain, floods of bloodstains. Big one's my thug's name, busting my guns, that's my love thing. Slip the jug vein and snatch your Adam's apple. John Madden tackle your corpse to hoist it on the cross at the tabernacle. That'll have to hurt to work your body till it bursts and curse tu vida like a brujeria verse. I'm worse than anything you ever been through. Sick in the head and mental, essentially meant to be the sole threat against you. When you awaken, your manhood to be taken, faking like you Satan when I'm the rhyming abomination. You ain't a killer, you still learning how to walk. From New York to Cali, all the real niggas carry chalk. Mark you for death, won't even talk that east to west crap. From watch the left rack, it ain't where you're from, it's where you at. You ain't a killer, you still learning how to walk. From New York to Cali, all the real niggas carry chalk. Mark you for death, won't even talk that east to west crap. From watch the left rack, it ain't where you're from, it's where you at. It's hard to analyze which guys are spies, be advised. People, we recognize who lies, it's all in the eyes, Chico. We read them and see them for what they are. These are undercover cars, taking my picture like I'm a fucking star. I'm up to par, my game is in a smash. Half a million in the stash, Casper with the gas, first name and last. Ask anybody if my men are rowdy. Give me the mini shotty, your body, your nigga for a penny probably. I'm obligated to anything if it's crime related. If it's shine, I'll take it. Still in my prime and I finally made it. I hate the fact that I'm the last edition. Robbing your stash magician, could have went to college and been a mathematician. Bad decisions kept me out the game. Now I'm strictly out for cream, doing things to fiends I doubt you ever dreamed. My team's the meanest thing you ever seen, measured by the heavens kings down to the devil's mezzanine. I never screamed so loud, I'm proud to be alive. Most heads die by 25, I catch a quick 3 to 5. So be advised, the street's full of surprises. It's not who's the livest, when the survivors, who's the wisest. You ain't a killer, you still learning how to walk. From New York to Cali, all the real niggas carry chalk. Mark you for death, won't even talk that east to west crap. And watch the left rack, it ain't where you're from, it's where you at. You ain't a killer, you still learning how to walk. From New York to Cali, all the real niggas carry chalk. Mark you for death, won't even talk that east to west crap. And watch the left rack, it ain't where you're from, it's where you at. You ain't a killer, 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 you ain't a killer.
Am I live? I'm live, goddammit. I'm black, baby. I'm black. Let me check my chat. Make sure everybody in the motherfucking hot. Looks like we on, baby. Yeah. Make sure everybody in the motherfucking. Alright, we on. See some motherfuckers start popping up in my chat. You know we move in the groove. I wait on you. I know y'all gonna be there. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna just sit back and chill. Tie my shit up. I let y'all come on in, y'all. Let me let y'all come on in. In the meantime, woo! Don't look too long. You know, I don't want y'all motherfuckers to become dizzy and fucking fall out there, bust your motherfucking head on something, nigga. Yeah, baby. We doing it big tonight, baby. I want all my family to come in. Y'all know how we do. Come on in, children. Come to the light. Come to the light. Come your ass on in. You been sitting out there in dark. See a king drink out of this. This my little cup. You see what I'm saying? See how I grab that motherfucker? I grab that motherfucker like one of them little baby McDonald's cups. Where you at? gorilla unless you beat on your chest. Okay? Okay? I don't motherfucking apologize for that. You can't be a motherfucking gorilla unless you beat on your chest. So tonight, I beats my motherfucking chest.
The demonic mind state of mortals for the following crimes: religion, art, sciences, government, writing, mathematics, astrology, philosophy, inventions, culture, sense of reality, speech techniques, not to mention the tolerance of ignorance, raping of a people, subjecting blackness to an inhumane system, changing of facts, claiming the divine, disgracing a nation, production of a white kryptonite, trespassing on most sacred ground, trying to replace the flag of power with the symbols of slavery and the hardship of hundreds of years. By the way, vainglorious, this is protected by the red, the black, and the green at the crossroad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vainglorious. Vainglorious. Everybody, peace, peace. I hope y'all have enjoyed y'all evening as much as I have. I had a good time today. Went out with the lady. Had a great time. Got something to eat. Yeah, it was a little hot at the bar, but still had a great time. So anyway, I just happened to be downtown Tampa today. And as I'm downtown Tampa, and I don't really go down there that much, I take a look up and behold, I see a whole group of niggas sitting on the corner with Sam Michael's Arts and Crafts drapes draped all over their bodies and goddamn 95-degree weather heat. And I said, now who could they be? Now who could these brothers be? So as I'm sitting back listening and just listening to them rant and rave, they sitting out there like, won't nobody step to us about this truth? Won't nobody come to us about this truth? And you know what I said? All right, let me go ahead and get settled in at this bar, and I'm gonna come outside, and I'm not gonna keep thinking in my head, what if, and keep listening to these niggas holler out, ain't nobody gonna step to us. I decided to step to them. And I had a nice long talk with them, and as always, they ran from everything that I had to say. And guess what? I got video footage of the whole thing. Because you know one thing about these Israelite camps is that they always want to be on YouTube. Don't believe me? I'm going to show it to y'all for yourselves today. Chris Harris standing there like a lion in front of all these Israelite groups. And when I tell you they all showed up, all of them got nappy ass hair. All of them got nappy beards. All of them are unkept. All of them got ugly jeans on, ugly gym shoes. Ain't none of them out there looking presentable. And they got these weird clothes, these drapes hanging over them, looking a fool standing out there in 95-degree sunlight, getting ready to pass the hell on out. Now, family, I'm going to show y'all the video because they posted it. It's a GMS camp right here in Tampa, and I will be showing back up. Because y'all know something? One thing about it is they don't never let you ask them questions because a pseudo always dies at its own source. Pseudos never want to answer your question. They want to begin to berate you with 1,000 questions. So we're going to roll this beautiful beam footage. But before we get started, family, I want y'all to do me a favor. Today, I want y'all to do something special for me. I want y'all to hit the like button as y'all come up in this building. I want y'all to hit that like button if you like what you hear. Like it, share it, donate to the platform. Be my guest. We're going to have a good time tonight. I'm going to let this beautiful beam footage, I'm going to let it ride. How many times did they call me a bug out? You're going to see some things that happen out there today, too. Because as I was sitting up there saying, I'm going to show you that they a bunch of cowards. I'm going to show you that they a bunch of cowards. I'm going to show y'all that they ain't nothing but a bunch of cowards. With that being said, Are y'all ready for that beautiful bean footage? Press 1 or throw that fire up in the chat if y'all ready for it. Let's get this thing going. As my sensei, Eric Graham say, behold, behold the pale white horse. And you're going to see how silly these niggas look and sound. With that being said, yo, man, real quick, I want to let everybody know Uncle Tom was the hero. I don't think many people ever read Uncle Tom's Cabin. Uncle Tom was the hero. Uncle Tom was a passive Christian who allowed slaves to escape, and he would rather be beat than tell on them for escaping. Go read the book Uncle Tom's Cabin. Somebody said KRS-One was using it wrong. No, he was actually using it correctly. With that being said, let's get to this beautiful bean footage, family, and we're gonna let this ride. We're gonna let this ride. I don't even think they edited it because I haven't looked at it. Hey, I'm looking at the raw footage just like y'all are. So let's let this thing ride and let's see what we get out of it tonight. Let's see what we get out of it tonight. Y'all go check out that video from last night with Gideon coming through, getting his throat stomped out, trying to defend slavery. Y'all go check that out. Get over there, hit the like button on that, and comment on that. And continue to support the channel, family. We got to get this thing popping again, get back to 150 strong every night so we can get some debates and great conversations going and moving here. All right, family, let's get this up. Let's get it said. And I want to show y'all that this was today, not yesterday, not last week, but today. As y'all can see, GMS Tampa Orlando live camp, May 17th, 2025. It is up and running, and they were here. And we're going to let this ride on out today. Y'all ready to let this thing ride? Y'all ready for this beautiful bean footage? Yes, sir. I know y'all are, because this is why y'all tuned on in. GMS, that's what I call them. Let's keep it going. Let's get this thing going here.
Right. We're the nation of kings and priests. Right. Everybody don't need the Urim and the Thummim. That's why the world is the way it is. Too many people got too many opinions. We don't care. The world don't care. Nobody cares, really. People just want to get on the comment board and talk shit.
Look at this. Look how ridiculous this look. They done went and stole some damn material from Michael's Arts and Crafts and then draped it over him looking stupid. And this a white guy. He a whole white boy. This a white boy right here. There they go again, allowing Europeans to infiltrate them. And then he's sitting back talking all bad about Africans like I ain't hear that shit. And I'm going to show y'all what happened to this today. So let's let it keep going.
But they won't say the same thing to your face.
Watch this.
A lot of people got something to say on the internet, right? A lot of people that walk by probably talk shit about the Israelites. But when they walk past us, they got nothing to say. Why? Because the Lord gave us the spirit that you can neither gainsay nor resist. You can't say nothing about what we got to say because we got the truth. Right. You people trying to figure out how you're going to pay your bills. We can tell you why you can't pay your bills.
There I go.
We can tell you why America's crumbling.
Y'all see that shadow? See, that ain't Candy, man. That's me. See, I done walked on up. He said everybody got something to say over the internet. Everybody always got something to say. I done lied to my girl, said, hey, I'm about to go outside to my car right quick. She knew damn well I was going over there to handle these motherfuckers right quick. Let's run this back. I showed up like the Candy man on them, like, behold, poof.
About what we got to say, because we got the truth. Right. You people trying to figure out how you're going to pay your bills, we can tell you why you can't pay your bills. Right. We can tell you why America's crumbling. We can tell you why America's going to be destroyed by saying the Bible.
What camp y'all?
Go ahead.
GMS.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all GMS?
You know about the Israelites?
Yeah.
If you ask for the camp, what camp you listen to?
None of them really. I just remember. Okay. I used to be one back in the day.
What camp? Under what camp?
I wanted with a camp.
So you were one back in the day. So you can just stop being the Israelites. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Why don't you open up Deuteronomy 28?
So wait. You can stop.
See what he doing now? So wait. You can stop being an Israelite? See, they ask a question real fast because they want to either A, get you back in their camp so you can fall under their doctrine, or so you can't be asking them the questions, right? Let's watch this. Look how he looking at him like, oh boy, here he go.
Stop being an Israelite.
Yeah. It's
okay,
just,
well,
it's
you
just
can
a
keep it
religion.
moving then. Shit.
Hold on,
We
hold
got
on,
nothing
hold
to
on.
talk to you.
You said,
Are you a Christian?
No,
Are you a
he just
Christian?
said, now watch what he said. No.
Are you a
What he
Christian?
just said was, hey, put the camera on me.
No, don't put the camera on
He
me.
just said that nobody can stand in front of them. That's what you
No,
just
that's
said.
not what I said.
Now that
I
I'm
said, can you
standing in
stop?
front.
He said he didn't say that. Didn't y'all hear him say that? Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go on back. Let's go back, because he said out his own mouth, nobody can stand in front of him. Everybody got something to say about the Israelites, and when somebody finally get in front of them and talk to them, they ready to get you on out of there. Because he saw, wait a minute, he looked like he knows something.
Yeah. We don't care. The world don't care. Nobody cares, really. People just want to get on the comment board and talk shit. But they won't say the same thing to your face. A lot of people got something to say on the internet, right? A lot of people that walk by probably talk shit about the Israelites.
Sure
but when they walk past us, they got nothing to say. Why? Because
ain't that what he just said, family? Press 1 if you heard him say it. He said when they walk by, they ain't got nothing to say. Now you just heard him say that. Let's keep it going.
the Lord gave us the spirit that you can neither gainsay nor resist. You can't say nothing about what we got to say because we got the truth.
Right.
You people trying to figure out how you're going to pay your bills. We can tell you why you can't pay your bills.
Right.
We can tell you why America's crumbling. We can tell you why America's going to be destroyed. Thus saith the Bible.
What camp y'all with?
Go ahead.
GMS.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all GMS?
You know about the Israelites?
Yeah.
If you ask for the what camp you listen to?
None of them really. I just remember. Okay. I used to be one back in the day.
What camp? Under what camp?
I wanted to go to camp.
So you were one back in the day. So you can just stop being the Israelites. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Why don't you open up Deuteronomy 28?
So wait. You can stop being an Israelite.
Yeah. It's
okay,
just.
Well,
it's
you
just
can keep it moving. Then shit. We ain't got nothing to talk to you.
You said.
Are you a Christian?
No.
Are you a
He
Christian?
just said. Now watch what he said. No.
Are you a
What
Christian?
he just said was, hey, put the camera on me.
No, put the camera on
He
me.
just said that nobody can stand in front of them. That's what you just
that's
said.
not what I said.
Now that
I
I'm
said, can you
standing in
stop
front
me?
of you, you don't want to deal with it.
I didn't say that. I
Now,
said, can you stop being an Israelite?
Do me a favor.
No, we're not
Turn to
doing you anything.
Deuteronomy 28:68, and I'll show all y'all something right now.
We'll get that, but listen.
Deuteronomy 28:68 is talking to that group of
Hey, I'm
people,
talking to
and
you.
ain't
Don't look
dealing
at
with
them. I'm talking to you.
None of those, what's it called? None of us.
Hey,
Deuteronomy
you look at me, or you can keep it moving.
Specifically says that they shall return back to Mizraim. Mizraim means it's plural. Ayin is plural for two lands.
Do you know where Mizraim is?
Yes, it's Egypt.
All right, then.
Or
So
the
what's
land.
your
What was
point?
that? What was the actual name of Egypt?
Mizraim?
No, sir. No, sir.
It was Mizraim.
No, sir. Not at all.
Okay, give it. Tell us.
It's Tamareg.
Where's
That
that?
was the name.
Show us that in the Bible.
The beloved land.
Show us that in the Bible.
In the King James version.
Yeah, show us.
The King James
Show us.
version
Show us.
give you a cultural
Give us any.
context
Okay,
and everything.
show us anywhere then. Show us where it says
We
that.
have a rich.
Okay. Hey, we're gonna deal with you then. We gotta do. All right.
You can go.
Show us anywhere then.
You can
Show us anywhere. Hold on. Show us anywhere.
See, you're
Show us
talking over
anywhere.
me. That's
because we're out here teaching. If you got a
No,
problem,
you're
you
out
can
here
keep
telling.
moving, bro.
You told everybody that ain't nobody can stand in front of y'all. Now that somebody
Nobody said that. Nobody said
I'm
that.
telling you what you're teaching is wrong.
Okay, swear. What are we teaching us from?
Okay, first of all, let's take a look at this chart.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's take a look at this chart. You said that the Guatemalans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, and North American Indians are tribes of Israel. Based on what?
The prophecies of the Bible.
The prophecies in the Bible. Can you show me one prophecy using your own rationale?
Somebody
That show
go.
hold on. You ain't even done hearing what I got to say,
I'm
Professor
not
X.
talking to you first of all.
Hold on. You
somebody
said
get a
This is called bitching up. He nervous now. Oh shit, somebody know our doctrine.
talk for the word said that land
in the Bible that proves the North American Indian is in fact of the tribes of Israel.
Okay.
Where's the cultural context that the North American Indians, whether it be Seminole, Cherokee, Elway, any of the original tribes of this land calling themselves Israelites? Show me that historically. Go, I'll give it to you right now.
Well, not only can we do it biblically, but we can do it secular history.
Secular is not.
What?
Is not
I go ahead.
Not only, I said historically, he said not only can we do it biblically, we could do it secular. Nah, see, this is what happens when I say fuck if and somebody show up. This is what happens when you say fuck if ain't nobody gonna stand in front of you. This is what happens when you running your mouth outside and somebody pop up. See, y'all got a punk leading y'all, some chump leading y'all. Now watch what happens next.
So why would we do that?
Go ahead, brother.
You're not the Israelite.
Okay.
Well, why does it matter?
All right.
Try to explain to you.
All right. First of all,
Why? No, I'm asking you. Why would we try to explain to you?
Okay.
When you say you're not the Israelite no more, so you
okay. So no.
Okay, so have a good night.
No.
Have a good day, bro.
Is it about believing or is it about
You
knowing?
don't believe, so we can't make you believe.
Is it about believing or knowing?
You was already following it though, right?
Hey, somebody listen to me.
He
Is it about
stopped being
believing?
Israelite.
Hold on.
He turned the
Is
switch off.
it about believing or knowing?
You was already following.
Well, we know.
One more time. Is it about believing
You
or
don't
knowing?
believe, so it's a waste of time.
No, believing only means you
You
accept
don't
something
believe.
as
Well,
true without any proof.
Can I answer you? Can I
Okay,
answer you?
first
Can I
of
answer
all,
you?
just
Can
said
I answer
no
you?
way.
Can
Can I answer you?
You're doing a lot of
Can I answer you?
asking.
Can I answer?
Go ahead.
I'm trying to answer you.
Go ahead.
You don't shut the fuck up.
Oh, now he cussing.
Yeah,
Now
sure.
you big and
But you
bad.
don't-
Go right ahead.
Look, I'm telling you, we believe and we know. How about that?
Okay,
So let me ask you a
Judah,
question.
hold on, watch this.
Hold on, no,
Judah
you
is Negroes.
It's a waste of
listen.
time.
Benjamin is
listen.
West Indian.
Listen, I'm gonna
Levi
ask you
is
something.
Haitian.
I'm gonna ask you something.
When essentially
Hey.
we and the Haitians are one of the same people
I'm
coming
gonna ask
off
you
the coast
something.
of West Africa.
Let me ask you one
And
question.
somehow,
Are
you,
you-
hold
hey,
on, get your hands back. And
Nah, you
somehow,
can leave,
hold on,
bro.
hold
You can
on.
leave.
Get your hands back,
You
bro.
can leave, bro.
We good. You ain't got
Now
to.
see that? Get your fucking hand on back. Put your hand up on me. He got me fucked up. White boy, put your hand around me. Y'all see that? See, this is how you talk to these little religious nutbags. Treat them like hoes, because that's what he is. He out there talking bad about black people. Him. See, these three niggas ain't gonna do nothing. They subdued under his spell, under white supremacy. See, he out there because he know the Bible say you can enslave Africans. And he out there like, yeah, I know I got these niggas. They gonna be kicking up 30% to me pretty soon once I get done establishing my own camp. And I'm gonna show y'all what they said about him. Let's keep going.
Coast
Let
of
me
West
ask-
Africa.
let me ask you one
And
question.
somehow,
Are you- hey,
hold on. Get your hands back. And
Nah,
somehow,
you can leave,
hold on.
bro. You
Hold
can
on.
leave.
Get your hands back,
You
bro.
can leave, bro.
We good. You ain't got to do all that.
I'm
But I'm showing you
Bro.
through the art of genetics, the science of genetics,
Yeah.
that North American
Something-
Indians can have nothing to do with the Middle East.
Do
Because
what?
they act through with the Middle East.
You
The
said
Middle
through
East
what?
is the Levant area.
Okay, so
North
that's what I
American
said.
Indians can have nothing.
Let's see what the Bible says.
Second Ezra was written in the 14th century CE. Stop. That's a Mishnah. That's
wrong.
Mishnah.
That's wrong.
Second Ezra.
That's
No.
wrong.
No, it is
All right,
not
let me
an
ask you a
ancient
question.
text.
All
Stop.
right, cool.
Stop.
So yeah, you don't believe.
You want to
Hold on, I
Let
can't
me ask
believe
you a
it.
question.
Okay, so it's about
We
belief.
believe what we believe.
Okay, so it's
I
about
thought, let
belief.
me ask
We
you a
believe
question.
according to the Bible. You said the
Okay.
King James,
Uh-huh.
so that's
Yeah,
a waste of your
that's
time.
what-
Okay, all right.
Let me
let
ask you one question. One question.
Right,
Hold
I
on.
agree with
One
what you
question.
said. Hold on.
One question.
Hold on. Let me
They in all type of disarray. They in all type of disarray right now.
get with him
Hold
for a
on,
minute.
no. He's not gonna
No.
respond to me. He's not gonna
This
respond to me.
man, this leader, this what God
No,
told y'all to war?
Yes, he did actually. Let me ask you one question. I'm
Really?
asking you a question.
Go
Look
ahead.
at what you wearing.
Yeah.
Look right there at that sign.
What about it?
Nuclear weapons. What does it say right there? Read it. I want you to read it out loud.
Okay. All right.
Read it out loud.
What you're doing right here.
Read it out loud. Just answer the question. Read it out
Zechariah
loud.
14 and
That shit got me looking fat as hell. That shit, I be looking fat as hell. Look how I look out here.
12.
No, the
That's
top of
what
the
you're
sign.
doing right here.
Read it out loud. Just answer the question. Read it out
Zechariah
loud.
14 and 12.
No, the top
That's
of the
what
sign.
you're doing is you're
The
shoe
top of
warning.
the
That's
sign.
called shoe warning.
Not the top of the sign.
Okay.
The top of
Watch
the sign.
this.
Read it.
America's destruction is at hand.
Right. Give us a
When?
prophecy. What do you
When?
believe in?
When?
What do you
No.
believe in? You got to answer,
Don't
bro.
try to reverse to the burden of proof.
All right.
When
Well,
is
let's
destruction
get-
at hand? Because y'all been saying that since 2000. Stop it.
Who said that? Since
Stop it.
2000?
You with the GMS crew, right? Camp, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
how
what
you
you learn
feel about?
about
Hold on.
Oh, see, so we already
Hold
know.
on. No.
You're late, bro. We already know where you're going, bro.
Hold on. Because you really don't know who I am. That's why.
Yeah, we don't care who you are. You're nobody. You don't even believe.
I'm gonna wake you up.
You don't believe, bro. You're a loser.
Uh-huh.
You're a loser.
That's why you throwing insults.
bro.
That's all you're doing is throwing insults.
should be the
Because you can't
flag,
engage.
You know what the word loser means?
It's a yelling
Go ahead.
match.
Go ahead.
Zechariah 14 and 12.
Go ahead.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem.
Yeah, so you're fighting against Jerusalem right now.
No,
Go ahead.
that ain't what that
Keep
said.
reading. Keep reading.
That ain't what that said.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yeah, so you're
Your
going to be
eyes-
burned up. You're gonna be burned up as you stand upon your feet.
In America.
In the eyes,
Okay.
and the eyes shall consume
Now,
away in
therefore,
their holes.
Your eyes gonna consume away in your holes, man.
Okay.
You understand that? Because you know.
I got these niggas in disarray. I got them all in disarray right now.
Do you understand what's
Watch
going
this.
on in the world?
I'm a
Do you
curious
understand
right
what's
now.
going on in the world right now?
Okay, go.
Do you understand that World War III has begun? No, we're dealing with prophecy now. Now you're trying to say that we're not the Israelites. We're talking
All
about
right,
prophecy.
okay, so
No,
first of all,
you gotta stop.
read Zechariah chapter 1.
No, we're gonna read what we just read.
Zechariah chapter
Or you can
1.
read.
Hold on.
You're gonna listen or read, or you can read. You're gonna listen or we can read. So keep reading.
Stop. Stop. Zechariah chapter 1 clearly tells you in the days. Hold on. Zechariah chapter 1
Read over this.
That shall burn as an oven.
A day is coming that shall burn as the oven. What's gonna cause that? Since you got the
So I was trying to tell him that Zechariah chapter 1 clearly tells you that this is post-exilic, right? This is after the exile. Darius is in command now. This is sometimes during the 6th century BCE. Therefore, that shit that they just read is null and void again, and it's just another shoehorning tactic. You know, how they like to just muddy the waters and stuff like that. That's all they do. You know what I'm saying? Blurring the lines between context and prophecy and reality. It's silly.
answer, Sway.
No.
What's the answer to this?
Intellectually,
Zechariah
so you won't
14. Answer
What?
this. Answer it. What's gonna? Is America gonna be
It's all
destroyed?
fake.
Is America gonna be
It's
destroyed?
fake, bro. It's not real. Zechariah chapter
Has
1
World War
clearly
III
tells
begun?
you. No.
Has
Where's
World
been
War
the
III
proclamation of World War III? Tell us.
Well, turn on the news. It's
Where
already
did it say it
begun.
on the news? That's all you got to do.
Well, in
You're
World War,
lying.
you know, in World War I, they didn't call it World War I.
He said he done proclaimed World War III. I said, show me. He said it's in the news. Where? Did you know World War I wasn't called World War I until after World War I? What are you talking about?
No.
What's the answer to this?
Intellectually, so you
Zechariah
won't be able to-
14. Answer
What?
this.
What?
Answer it. What's gonna? Is America gonna be
It's all
destroyed?
fake.
Is America gonna be
It's
destroyed?
fake, bro. It's not real. Zechariah chapter
Has
1
World War
clearly
III
tells
begun?
you. No.
Has
Where's
World
been
War
the
III
proclamation of
begun?
World War III? Tell us.
Well, turn on the news. It's
Where
already
did it say it
begun.
on the news? That's all you got to do.
Well, in
You're
World War,
lying.
you know, in World War I, they didn't call it World War I until it was over with, right?
Why did World War I start?
Finish that off.
Okay.
Tell us, you the answer.
Malachi 4 verse
Trying to
1.
have a peaceful
For
conversation.
behold,
God,
the
with
day
all the
coming,
time.
The
But I
day
know
shall
you started
burn as
that,
an
bro.
oven.
The day's
I
coming
know
that
you
shall
started
burn this in the
that.
oven. A day that's gonna
You smart.
via
I
these
can't talk
these
to you.
nuclear missiles is gonna burn as an oven. Okay?
And all the proud. Yes.
And all the proud,
And
all the proud, and all that do wickedly
shall be stubborn.
shall be stubborn. And people don't even.
All right, so I'm trying to talk to the brother in the orange, and I'm trying to wake him up because he's actually listening. That's what he was looking me dead in my eyes. While this guy, you could tell he's very hesitant. This is a white guy, right? These are agents that are placed in our communities to bring dissension amongst us about this Christian text. You understand what I'm saying? He was actually looking me in my eye, and I can tell he was agreeing with me, but he doesn't know how to come out of it. And that's why I was standing so strong. And I was just waving this little white boy off because that's all he is. He's a little chump. He's afraid. He don't want to talk. He want to yell over you. That's why I slapped his hand away. Like, get your hand away from me. Because I wanted one of them three back there to jump. Because I want to see what they were going to do. And they weren't going to do nothing. Because they really just like, yo, he just here. I'm trying to tell y'all this shit is fake. And look what happens. I ought to start doing a show called Chris is Hunting Hebrews Down, since all these Hebrew camps is down here. Look how they acting. Look how they acting. They shook.
Well, turn on the news.
Where did it say it on the
Let's go back to this World War III thing. Let's go back to this
Chapter
World
1.
War III.
Just read.
Zechariah
Or you
chapter
can
1.
read.
Hold on.
You're gonna listen or read, or you can read. You're gonna listen or we can read. So keep reading.
Stop. Zechariah chapter 1 clearly tells you in the days. Hold on. Zechariah chapter 1
Read over this.
That shall burn as an oven.
A day is coming that shall burn as an oven. What's gonna cause that? Since you got the answer, Sway. What's the answer to this? Zechariah 14. Answer this. Answer it. What's gonna? Is America gonna be destroyed?
Fake.
Is America gonna be destroyed?
Bro, it's not real. Zechariah chapter
Has
1
World War
clearly
III
tells
begun?
you. No. Where's been the proclamation of World War III? Tell us.
Well, turn on the news.
Where is it said on the news? That's all you got to do.
Well, in
You're lying.
You know, in World War I, they didn't call it World War I until it was over with, right? You stop and get up the street.
Why did World War I start?
Finish that off.
Okay.
Tell us. You're the
Malachi 4, verse 1.
Have a peaceful
For
conversation.
behold, the day coming, that shall burn as an oven.
The day's coming that shall burn as an oven. A day that's going to via these nuclear missiles is going to burn as an oven. Go ahead.
And all the proud. Yes.
And all the proud.
All
the proud. And all that do wickedly.
All right, so what I'm trying to tell him is the brother that I'm talking to with the orange Iron Man jersey on, or this orange Iron Man apron on, I was trying to explain to him many times when people begin to talk and you disagree with them, they'll say, oh, you just don't believe, so move on. No, does believing, not believing in something mean that I don't comprehend it? But words like that make them feel comfortable in their ignorance. And you guys are clearly seeing ignorance. This is what ignorance looks like, and this is what it sounds like. I mean, I can clearly look at this brother right here and say, I know in his mind, like, yo, I'd rather be off somewhere chasing women up and down the beach somewhere. I'm looking at this brother right here. He just like, yo, man, I'm dead on the inside. I'm just going to push a Christian Bible. And I'm looking at this brother. He'd rather be at the bar somewhere kicking it. He don't believe it. See, Christianity is the cheese on the track that leads you to this shit. Because Christianity makes you feel good. But then when somebody say, hey, yo, the truth is we the Israelites, based on the misinterpretation of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, you begin to believe it, but you don't comprehend it. That's why it's a cheese on the track. You believe it first and understood it second. So you're relying on the One West traditions. You're relying on the One West traditions to keep you indoctrinated. Whatever the Bible say don't matter. It's what One West indoctrinates you with. It's just like with Christianity. When you show people what Jesus said, all of a sudden they run back to Christian tradition. Christian tradition versus what he said is two different things. Christian tradition versus what's in the book is two different things. Reading and understanding that Torah and running back to Israelite One West tradition is two different things. Let's keep it going.
Shall be stubborn.
And people don't even consider that they're doing wickedness. Look at Ecclesiastes 5. See that foot, keep that real quick. Because these are the people that are going to get burned up. Yeah, just go, bro. Just go. This ain't for you.
He's saying,
they're saying
that you got to believe.
Hey, just ignore him. Just ignore him. He's done. Just ignore him.
We don't believe. Have a good day.
I know they heartbeats is a crowd might begin to develop here.
Just go, bro.
One more time. Let me read this.
You're dismissed. Go. Dismissed.
You're doing a lot of talking.
And be more ready to hear.
Hold on. Start again.
Ecclesiastes 5:1.
Ecclesiastes.
Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God, and be more ready to hear. Then to give the sacrifice of fools.
This is a sacrifice of a fool right here.
Okay, so
because he's not more ready to hear. He knows who we are. So he studied this, but he still won't close his mouth and listen to a verse out of the Bible that's the word of the Lord.
He's talking fast, so I can't answer.
But they
call blurring the lines.
They just evil.
They consider not that they do evil. You're gonna have to pay for these things that you
see how everything he says comes out of the Bible. It's almost like he thinks with the Bible. What does Ecclesiastes 1 say? See, that's you. What does Proverbs 4 and 5 say? That's you. What about this? That's you. They never answer any questions.
You're spewing out.
In Zechariah
like we read it to you, you're going to be destroyed via thermonuclear missiles.
Hey, in Zechariah chapter 1, it clearly says, in the days of Darius. This would mean that it is post captivity.
The Lord
after they was released.
Concerning his promise.
Get out of here.
Some may count slack. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise.
I want y'all to notice how I keep on waving in this white boy's face. That's why he's so nervous. He think I'm about to step up. He think I'm finna fire off on him. You know what I'm saying? I done already slapped his hand away, so I ain't got no respect for him. But he decides he wants to yell over me 24/7. That shit ain't even working. Y'all gotta learn how to talk through that shit. They wanted the smoke. They said everybody talk about the Israelites, but won't nobody say nothing to us in our face. That's what they said.
About to kill the majority of our people for this exact reason right here. And not for just this reason, but look at the condition of our people. Here it is, we're trying to tell them that they're the greatest people on earth, but our own people got a problem with it, man. Okay. That's why the Lord going to kill our people without pity. Okay. Somebody hold Ezekiel 9. Let's see what the Lord said. We're not here to listen up to what randoms that don't even believe in the Bible got to say. We're here to tell you what's about to happen. Okay. The prophet.
He's not convincing at all.
Prophecies of the Bible. No, it's not a prophecy. Hell, what you think, man?
Go ahead, you ain't proved nothing yet.
Suffering.
You're nervous right now.
Not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
Yeah, and that's what we out here for. Didn't the Lord send them out and tell them to repent for the kingdom of heaven's ahead?
All right, so now they went from being Israelites to being Christians reading the gospel now. Which actually comes from Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? Jesus was misquoting Isaiah, by the way. But it comes from the book of Isaiah. You know what I'm saying?
How many people you told today to repent?
Exactly. From what?
Go ahead.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Yeah, everything's fun and games. You think this is up for debate? We're not up here to debate what you think. We're not out here for a debate. We're here to warn you because the Lord is about to bring death and destruction upon the shores of America and the whole earth. This ain't a game. This ain't a debate, man. And he still can't be quiet after the brother just read.
So you don't want to talk to me as a black
no one's going to talk to you no more, man.
I got you. You want to listen
to him? Talk to you. Go ahead.
In the which the heavens
keep
pass away with a great noise.
The heavens going to melt away with a great noise. With what? Thermonuclear missiles. Thermonuclear.
This niggas keep on threatening us with thermonuclear missiles. That's his only pushback. The Cold War tactics and shit. Really, bro? God gonna arm them?
Destruction coming for the wicked of our people. The majority of our people.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Here it is right here.
Yeah, I had to find that Tahar verse. I had to show Tahar. I showed him something because they GMS. Now watch what I went off and did. Watch this.
Earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
That's what your leader said. That's what your leader said right there. GMS.
That's your leader said. Don't even entertain no more.
It's right there on his own. It's right there.
I should not see. Now they all turning their eyes. See, look at all their eyes. Look how they turning away from it. I showed them where Tahar said that they're gonna be able to get little girls, even 12 years old. I'm showing them that. That's what I went off and showed them. Now they turning their eyes. Look at the devil. Look at this devil right here. Look at his face. Look at how he turning his head, eyes away. They don't want to look at it. Notice how all of them trying to turn away from it. See, I'm showing them what Tahar said, but they choose to live in ignorance. But watch what they end up doing, y'all, because it's not over with. Yes, I was full of tacos and margaritas. That's why I'm kind of full. Let's keep going.
Hey, how much they paying you? I'll pay you twice as much to get the fuck out.
Now wake your ass up.
Yeah, get out of here. Hey, somebody call 911. Call 911. You're gonna call the police.
Look at him. Now he hollering out, call the police. Y'all hear that? Watch this.
We're gonna call the police.
You said you can have young girls that are 9 years old. You don't believe that.
You got 5 minutes to leave.
You don't believe that.
You got 5 minutes to leave.
No,
We're gonna call the police.
No. Call the police. Call him, white boy. Right here. That's what he said.
I'm a white
That's
boy.
what you is.
I'm a white boy.
Fuck out of here. Your own leader said y'all can rape of 9 and 12-year-old
police on you. I'm about to call the police on you.
Call the police on you.
We gonna call the white man on you.
Hey,
Fucking sellout. Fucking sellout. He laughing. But yet they leader running around saying they're gonna get 12-year-old girls. See, this was the end of it. I didn't come back after that. I went on in and had a good time. But how many questions did you see them ask? See, what he started doing was performing like a camp Israelite. I'm going to act a fool to chase you away because I clearly hear that you know something about this book. He said he was going to call the police. This is what you call a body bag. 4 bodies in one day.
You raped a 12-year-old girl. Call the police on the deal.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 9 and 4.
And I was just entertaining, you know, sparring. Yeah. Ching, ching. But get up the street.
He hurt.
Hey, don't entertain him. Call the police on him. Yeah. There you go. Keep on, though. The brothers know what to do.
Yeah. Oh, if you don't believe what we believe,
we don't call your boss on you.
If you don't believe what we believe.
See, that's the thing. They like to conflate belief and comprehension. Belief and comprehension ain't the same thing. So what they do is they say, do you believe the Bible? You'll say no. Then they'll say, then we can't have a conversation with you. In other words, they like to make arguments from ignorance. It's simple. That's the end of the video, y'all. I want y'all to like, share the video. 4 bitches dead in less than 15 minutes. Excuse my language, y'all, but that's just what they are. Don't want to have an intellectual conversation, but they want to yell at the top of their lungs. They said they wanted all the smoke. They said everybody afraid to step to them. They say people talk shit about them online and won't say nothing to them. And then behold, poof, I showed up full of margaritas and tacos. What was that I ate, Chi-Chi? Chi-Chi. Now I know she hear me. What the fuck was that thing called? But what? Thank you. Excuse me, y'all. Open up the door. So like I was sitting up there saying, they didn't want to answer no questions, but they said they wanted all the damn smoke. They wanted all the smoke. All the smoke. Let me see. Is there any Israelites in here that can talk to me about Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, and prove to me tonight, that this is about us? Can anybody show? Yeah, white boy said call 911 quick. Because y'all needed him. He said calling 12 while you're standing on a public sidewalk. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Call the police. He's standing in front of us while we talking a bunch of bullshit. Fuck out of here, man. This shit is nasty work. Call the police. Call the police. All right, so I think it ended. It was good right here.
Why you? What's the point?
And see, he was walking this way, and now he walking back. Come on, bro. I thought he was going this way.
You gotta get his point.
Yeah, because I was coming to see y'all. That's why. I was coming to see y'all. That's why. I'm going back up into the bar.
Because brother, he was condemned. Yeah, that's why he couldn't leave. Yeah. Anytime, especially a guy that left, they ego be hurt. They spirit be hurt. They spirit be crushed. If you don't have faith, you will find every excuse about this thing.
Yeah, so he had to bring up the rate.
Yeah, what he said? So you had to bring up the rape. Y'all said it. In other words, he know it's there. Public Enemy #1 said Chris metamorphed into Arsenal the Rebel, aka Mr. Disrespectful. Yeah, they was talking it in. Poof! Behold! I showed right on up. Now they all trying to reason with one another. See, the other one, he gone.
That's why it's not up for debate, man. Fuck you.
That's the video he brought up.
Oh, wow.
That's what I was saying. He revealed himself.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
This is how we know these are the Israelites. This is how we know that this is the people that the Lord was trying to up to.
Oops, like one preset real quick, because you think we just some pushovers, man. Look, I've been holding this for.
Yeah, he was a pushover. So that's why I slapped the shit out of you. Get your ass on up out of here. All right, family. I just want to share that with y'all right quick, man. Y'all like and share the video, man. Let everybody know. 4 GMS woke tards, toe down in less than 15 minutes. Can't answer questions. Yes, they just yelling a bunch of Bible verses, Just saying any damn thing. And I guess can't no Israelites show up today and prove to us that Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, is talking about us. Sister Shirley Larry say, well, what rags are they wearing? They went to Michael's Arts and Crafts and bought that shit. All of them got on different colors. Why I kicked those posters? Because it was a bunch of bullshit. That's all it was. It was a bunch of bullshit. I kicked this poster, yeah. I hate the God of Israel. I hate the Bible. I tell people that, like, man, get that shit out of my face, man. Get that shit on out of here. They was standing on the corner just yelling at every woman that walked by. And he was the main one. Miss Quita, they ain't gonna do that. Ghost Surfer said. Hey y'all, I made GMS say call the police. Yo, y'all can go share that. I made GMS say call the police. He beating us the fuck up too bad over here. Call the police. Hey y'all, man, I'm getting ready to sign up out of here. Y'all hit that like button, man. If you like what you heard, please hit the like button, share the video. Let's get the algorithm back up. Hey man, donate to the Cash App, man. Thank you guys for tuning in today. 56 minutes, man. We don't need to go no more. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, man. We're gonna get some work in. I will be hunting Hebrews down and posting these videos live. And y'all gonna see me do something real disrespectful. I'm gonna come with a bullhorn next time and turn that bitch up on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Every time they try to talk. I wish one of them would lay a hand on me. Anyway, with that being said, y'all, peace. We out.